Well, I think the long-term plan is to have ambient environmental data. The things that tell us what the state of the environment is and whether it's changing or not. And that's been the goal ever since we started this. In fact, it goes back to the 70s when that was the kind of goal of having monitoring in the area. So that we have 40 plus years of existing monitoring that tells us something about the environment. The point was, I think you could get better at it. You could be more integrated and more holistic in the view that data brings to you. And that's our goal now. And we take from the report very useful and constructive advice that now is the time, after we've had 3 plus years of concentrated effort with new techniques and more standardization, now is the time to kind of step back and say, do we need to refine and sharpen our goals and objectives even more?
We seriously have looked at the recommendations. We welcome them. I think the information will be very useful for us to do our future planning and implementation processes for the oil sands. Again, many of the recommendations, as far as I'm concerned, are not surprising. We have a very complex program that we embarked on 3 years ago, a little more than 3 years, and what we know that we've made strides, but there's room for improvement, and I think we've been given some very solid directions about where we need to do more improvement in making this genuinely a world-class monitoring program.